Good morning, Guardians. The Hedgehog Gamer here. And yes, I'm using the headset because I just solo Challenge of the Elders, and honestly, using the headset is a lot easier playing Destiny than having a microphone right in front of you. So, this week on Destiny 2. First off, not Destiny 2, oh my god, original Destiny. This is original Destiny. Guardians, this is original Destiny. I do have the bosses for you for Challenge of the Elders. I just uploaded a video soloing all of the bosses. Primarily did that to solo the bosses. Pretty lousy. Did a really lousy job. Anyway, this week in Destiny 1, the original Destiny, the better Destiny. Apologies to people, first off, who send me invites in the morning on Tuesday or Friday. I can't accept them because I'm making a video. So I realized I had forgotten to invisible myself, and someone sent me an invite earlier to play Destiny 2, and I couldn't accept it. Anyway, this week in original Destiny, which is still, I think, the better Destiny. For Crucible, we have Mayhem Rumble. How will you handle a battle like this, I wonder? Embrace the chaos. Greatly increased ability recharge rates. Special weapon and heavy ammo spawns. No respawn delay. I like Mayhem. What I like about Mayhem Rumble, first of all, so it's fire teams of one to, so what I like about Mayhem Rumble is just that I don't care about my score. Unless you have like a bounty, you just go nuts. It's fun. It's insanity. It's chaos. It's sort of like Scorched in Destiny 2. Scorched is just go nuts. Anyway, you're supposed to get a Treasure of Ages box, legendary marks plus 10. People have commented in videos about how the status of Crucible. I've always tried to pin those comments. So any comment I find that provides really good, useful information for Destiny players, I will pin them. So if you have any good information, I will pin your comment, so people can see it first. I don't always necessarily pin my own comments if there's a good comment. Anyway, so that's Crucible, Mayhem Rumble. Then we have Weekly Story Playlist, which is one of my favorite things. And that is, oh joy! Okay, this is awesome. The Iron Lords, which means Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron is one of my favorite campaigns. I will place Rise of Iron and Taken King above the Witch Queen. Rise of Iron is one of my favorites. And for the modifiers, you have Heroic. You will always have Heroic, so more enemies who are more aggressive. Then Specialist, special weapon damage is favored, and Juggler. No ammo drops for your equipped weapon. So on the negative side, you won't get ammo for the weapon you are carrying. So if you're shooting with your primary weapon, you won't get primary ammo drops. On the positive side, though, you will get more heavy ammo drops, because if you're shooting with your primary, normally the majority of the ammo you would get is primary ammo, but since you're not, you're going to be getting secondary and heavy, so you'll get more special ammo and heavy ammo if you're shooting with your primary. Eventually run out, so you got to juggle your weapons, hence Juggler. Just a little side note, I think I have it here. Yeah, there used to be primary ammo synths, but I believe you only got them in raids. I've never used these. These are the only two I've ever gotten in the game. I won't use them. I'm afraid to use it and then find myself in a situation where I desperately need it. So I have 2 primary ammo synths that I picked up from a raid. And it's a relic, I guess. So, Iron Lord's one of my favorites. As I've said, this is the best way to earn legendary marks. You can get over 100 legendary marks if you run this 5 times. You have to do it 5 times. You get over 100 legendary marks. Each time you get between 20 and 35 legendary marks. And you get a Treasure of Ages box, which is the source for silver dust, ornaments, cosmetics. It's great. They're easy to get now. Just remember, you can only carry 200 legendary marks. Once you reach the 200 mark, you will not get more legendary marks. So that's the Heroic Story Playlist. As I said, this is one of my favorite things. I love the Heroic. I like some of the campaigns, especially original Destiny campaigns. Then you have the SIVA Crisis Heroic Playlist, which are the strikes in Destiny, which I think the original Destiny has better strikes than Destiny 2. Which is probably why they're bringing them to Destiny 2. You have here Heroic. You'll always have Heroic because it's SIVA Crisis Heroic. Then you have Arc Burn. Arc damage from any source is greatly increased. One great thing you can use is something like Zalo Supercell if you have it. These Adept Exotics only drop, not all of them. So Zalo Supercell is not a raid specific weapon, and I personally got mine from Zur. But like Fang of Iryut, the Adept ones, so the ones that say Adept, those are raid weapons. So this I got, I believe it's from Crota's End. I desperately want to do raids. I really, really, really want to do raids. This is the one thing I want to do in Destiny more than anything. I want to do Destiny raids because some of these adept weapons are awesome, and I like playing Destiny. So that's what those primary weapons are that I have with burn damage. They're primarily, not all of them. Necrochasm, you have to do a raid to get, but it's not a raid drop. The adept ones are raid weapons. So arc burn, then you have fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements, and catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. So SIVA Crisis Heroic, you get cat wants to be fed. You get a Treasure of Ages box and up to 30 legendary marks. 10 legendary marks per run. Sometimes you get matched with people, sometimes you don't. Honestly, I would rather not get matched with people because I like to solo them. Then you have the weekly Nightfall. The weekly Nightfall is one I will admit I have never soloed. And even Ibontis, my hero. Anybody who knows Ibontis, by the way, just tell him that the Hijabi Gamer thinks he's the greatest Destiny player ever. And, I mean, I would kill to play with Ibontis. He's amazing. He was responded to one of my comments when I was like, hey, this is the first time I soloed a Nightfall. And he responded, was like, oh my god, Ibontis actually responded to me. So even Ibonta said he had to do a cheese spot. There's a cheese spot in this. This is the one on the Plague Lands. This is the Rise of Iron strike. This is my least favorite strike. This is the Wretched Eye. This is the one with the ogre and the priest with the void gun, the void cannon. You know, the unkillable ogre and the priest with the void cannon. Yeah, he's not fun. Let's see. So you have epic, highly shielded and highly aggressive. Enemies appear in greater numbers. No surprise there. Small arms. Primary weapon damage is favored. That's cool as a primary weapon person. Grounded. Players take more damage while airborne. Player radar is disabled. Oh, you kip. This is one of the few times that it would probably not be good. It would be helpful to know with the way the boss is done. Chaff would probably be a pain. At least it's not void burn. Let me just say this. I once had this strike as a strike. Not even as a Nightfall. I had it as a strike with void burn. And people kept dropping out. It took forever to complete. And I refused to complete because I'm stubborn. But I'm telling you, I had this strike as a strike with void burn. And just people would drop out. And the game would give us a new player. And the person would come in and just drop out. And I think I ended the strike on a totally different team than what I started, and I ran through it was insane. And fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. So at least it's not void burn, but this is not a fun one to do at all. I might try it, but this one is really, really difficult. It's like I said, this is the one strike I really don't like from Destiny. It's just, I mean, it's creative. Don't get me wrong, it is a very creative strike. And I'll admit I like this strike more than the stupid tech wizard one in Destiny 2. But, yeah. This is fun. Anyway, Challenge of the Elders, as you can see, the circle is filled in. I did complete it. So, first off, the bonuses are Grenade Kill bonus. Grenade kills are worth more points. Ironclad, more enemies have shield, and Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon. The bosses are, okay, the Not Taken Hive. So it's the Not Taken Hive. That's a piece of cake. The second is the Taken Vex, which is annoying, but not as much. And then finally, you have the Taken Fallen, which is Kexis the Betrayed, which is the one with all the fallen vandals that keep popping their stupid bubbles, and one of them pops the bubble, and they all group together under that bubble, and just when they finally, the bubble fades, another one pops the bubble, so you're caught. I hate the bubble vandals. I mean, the boss is a pain in the butt, but not that bad. The Vex one is easy. Vex is just easy peasy. I think the biggest thing is the grenade kill bonus. I think I will focus on melee kills myself because I will get the precision kill and the melee kill bonus. I mean, the precision kill and the melee kill points because my grenade, I don't know. Anyway, I didn't get the points, but I did solo it. Keep in mind, your goal in Challenge of the Elders is to get 30,000 points in one run, where then Varix will give you a weapon. This is for your card. Every week you get a card. And your goal, your second goal is to get a cumulative score. You can see I only got 17,905. But I didn't have any deaths. Your second goal is to get a total score of 90,000. So do multiple runs and get a total of 90,000, and you will get a piece of armor from Varix. Don't forget to pop House of Judgment Reputation Booster, and between bosses, pop 3 of coins. I'm constantly forgetting that. So that's Challenge of the Elders. And I'm gonna do it again. That score was really bad. And finally, I mean, it's the bubble vandals that are just, because you can't snipe them from a distance because they're sniping because of the bubble, but then you can't go up close because as you're getting up close, excuse me, they're sniping at you. What time? Oh. And finally, the weekly featured raid. Heroic, Golgoroth Challenge, Oryx Challenge, and War Priest Challenge. You know what? I'm going to be on Xbox One on Sunday. I want to do this raid. This is King's Fall. Now, I don't remember how to do it. It's been a very long time. I will watch a video on how to do it. But I am very, very, just so people know, I am very, very patient and very stubborn. I once spent an entire Saturday in Crota's End, and half the time I was with a bunch of... Look, I've played Destiny with some great squeakers, but these were some of the worst squeakers ever. Where they would suddenly just pop up all their heavy ammo, and you'd be like, we're about to face Crota. What are you doing? Like, oh, well, we can do heavy ammo since... Yeah, you just did, and you have a cooldown. So then they're like, oh, duh. It was like 12 hours of non-stop Crota's End, and I was the only one who stuck through the whole thing. So I'm willing to go through. I want to do King's Fall. Really want to do King's Fall because I don't have the Touch of Malice. I believe that's what it's called that you need to do the King's Fall raid for. And I want to do Vault of Glass, even if it's just on easy mode, just to get No Time to Explain. So I will be on Xbox on Sunday, and I will be in King's Fall waiting. Cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with Destiny people because I know there's a lot of Destiny people out there. And what better way than to just play Destiny? Imagine if more people were playing original Destiny than Destiny 2. Anyway. Peace.